What's happening, y'all? It's your man Flex. Happy Friday. Hope y'all having a blessed Friday. I know I am. I'm thankful to be alive. I was gonna take off. I was gonna take off and not do a video today. Take off for today and do one tomorrow. But I'm actually gonna hit the beach tomorrow. So I was like, why not? Why not? Because I be trying to be consistent with y'all more, and I promised y'all that, and I told y'all. Because we growing on this channel. We growing, man, and I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to all the subscribers. Thank y'all for thank you for joining the channel and the community. I hope to help y'all, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the old ones that have been here from day one. Y'all have been what's made this channel grow. You know what I mean? You have seen the growth, and you have been a part of the growth. And I thank y'all so much. We're gonna get into it though, right? So a man's aura and charisma can pull a woman. You know what I mean? If you got charisma and an aura, a good aura, that's gonna pull a woman, right? I know a lot of people will be like, nah, it's all about the money and the status. It's all about the money and the status. It's all about the money and the status. If you ain't got money, you ain't gonna pull a woman. You ain't gonna get a woman, right? Women only care about money. Look, listen. Ain't nobody say that women ain't like money. Like, I'm on social media all the time. Like, I see these TikTok videos all the time, like, where, yeah, you know, women always, they say, here's how to get a rich man. Here's how to get a man with money, this and that. Yeah, they like money and status. But money and status don't necessarily keep a woman. I done seen dudes with money get cheated on, or dudes with money have a woman and then a woman leave them because the dude is boring. The dude is boring. You still got to be interesting, y'all. With charisma and aura, you can get women because you are interesting. Charisma and aura are interesting characteristics. Very interesting. You know what I mean? Like, you have the charisma to be able to talk and have social skills with a woman, connect with a woman on a deeper level, on an intellectual level, spiritual level, right? And you have the confidence to be able to talk and hold conversation, to be able to bring up different conversations, create conversations. That's very attractive to women. That's very attractive to women, right? That will make the dude with money and status, okay, that's all you got? Like, I mean, I done been with women and they told me, like, yeah, like, honestly, I'm dating somebody, but he's so lame, he's so boring for real, but he got money, he pay my bills, but you just a lot more interesting. Like, women be saying that type of stuff. That like, you know, like, and I get it, because it's easy to just assume that, you know, all women want is money and status. It's easy to assume that and just go with that because you are lazy. You don't want to put in the work to become more interesting as a person, as a man. Because if you know that, because once you realize that, hey, yeah, they do like a man with a good personality and charisma and even aura, that means I got to work on myself. How do I do that? How do I become that? You know what I mean? Like, how can I develop that? Yeah, you got to put in the work. Now you got to actually put in the work. Not to say you ain't got to put in the work for money, to get money and status. Of course you do. But sometimes people that do that and just think, no, it's just money and status, or men that just think it's just money and status, that means that, well, I ain't got money or status, so I might as well just throw in the towel and complain on the internet all day and be an incel and be a part of the incel community. So you want to be a loser then? That what you want to do? Okay, got it. Well, this ain't a channel for you. Sorry, not sorry. This ain't a channel for you, dude. Bruh, keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm a straight shooter, and sometimes stuff that I say, it ain't that nice. Yeah, you got to put in the work. You need to become a more interesting person. A dude with charisma is going to pull all the time because he's very interesting. He knows how to keep a conversation going. He's a great talker. He's also a great listener too. He'll just listen. He'll listen to the whole time the woman talking and be interested. Right? Because this type of dude is a dude that has different hobbies. You know, he doesn't mind going out in the world and meeting and networking with people. Having different hobbies, whether it be golf, whether it be, you know, laser tag, I don't know, martial arts. Let's see, what else? Going to the gun range, going out playing pool, you know, going out to trivia night, whatever, man. Maybe he's seen karaoke or something. Like, either way, he's a man of different hobbies and different interests, and women are into that. That's why women always ask, like, you know, what your hobbies are, because they want to know, like, do all you do is just work? Is all you do just work? You know what I mean? Like, it's because it's like, and I've been a victim of this, you know, just hustling, trying to make my money, trying to make money. And I've been a victim of that, right? And then it's like, well, but what else do you do? You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about money and status. There are plenty of men that have money and status and that get women, but they can't keep them, or the woman ain't really they're not really happy in a relationship. I live in LA. I see this shit all the time. You know, there are men with money and status, but, you know, and women go for that. Women go for that. That's what they be wanting. But 5 years down the line, if they get married, they more miserable than they was when they first got with the dude. Dude wasn't interesting. He was boring as fuck, honestly. And he cheated on her. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, and then throw on top of that, aura. A man's aura can really, a man's aura can get the dude about 4 or 5 points. You know what I mean? He may not be the best looking dude. You may not be the best looking dude, or he may not be the best looking dude, right? But a man's aura can put him over the top with a woman, like, instantly. And aura is basically what makes you authentically you, right? It can be your presence, your demeanor, and your energy, the way you carry yourself. You walk into a room and people can feel that type of energy, right? And it's authentically you. It's not something that you're trying to put on. It's not a facade. It's not something that you're trying to put on like a front, you know, or an act, right? It can be your story, what makes you, right? What makes you, and how authentic you are, and how genuine you are, right? And how you carry yourself. You know what I mean? And that is so attractive to a lot of women, and it's something that a lot of women can't even really begin to describe, but they just know that they into you. Like, you could be, maybe you kind of goofy a little bit, but you don't give a fuck about the fact that you goofy, or that you kind of like nerdy a little bit, but you don't care that you nerdy. That's a part of your charm. It's a part of your charm, and you go with that. You ain't trying to be nobody else. It's a way that you dress, right? That fits your aura and your personality, your demeanor, and you ain't trying to be nobody else. Somebody try to joke on it, laugh at it or whatever like that, or clown you for that shit, or troll you for that shit. You don't even give a fuck. You don't even care. You like, yeah, I dress like this, and what? So what? The fuck? Like, a woman see that, because that's a sign of confidence. That's a sign of confidence, and women love confident men, right? You can't be like rattled. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be moved. This is who you are. This is who you is for real. If don't nobody like it, then fuck them. Screw whatever. Okay. You know, and that took me some time to learn. That took me about, you know, honestly, I would say I really didn't start realizing that until I hit 30. I'm 33 now, but when I hit 30, that's when I really understood that. I didn't understand it in high school. I didn't understand it in college. Definitely didn't understand it in college. And even in my mid-20s, didn't really, you know, that's when I first moved out to LA. I was like 26, right? So, you know, like I still, excuse me, I still didn't really understand it around that time. You know, but of course, better late than never. Perfect time to learn it in the 30s, right? But if you learn at a young age, you learn that to be truly be in your own energy and vibe and aura, walk in your aura, and have charisma, be able to have social skills to talk. You know, the Gen Z be saying riz up, how to riz up a woman, right? Riz up a girl. Well, it's the same thing, charisma, being able to talk, right? Like you learn that at a young age, man, you're gonna be killing it. Because one thing I will see about a lot of Gen Z, they all want to be cool. They all want to be the same. The new word is cringe. Oh, that was cringe, this and that, right? Like, stop caring about being cringe. Who the fuck cares, man? Who cares? Honestly, who cares? Honestly, everybody pretty much is weird. Is weird. Everybody weird. Everybody in this world weird. They got their own weirdness with them. Ain't nobody too cool to be weird. Even when you and when you trying to be too cool, that's like when you ain't being yourself. Honestly. That's when you ain't being yourself. You so worried about what everybody thinking and this and that. Who gives a fuck? We all come in this world the same. We all can go out the same. Like, when you think about it. Like, ain't nobody immortal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about that. Like, it's we all bleed the same. Like, it's something that people don't understand, but that's kind of another topic. But when you have a certain kind of aura, you just authentically you don't care. You don't care about being cringe. You don't care about always trying to be cool. And half the time, that's gonna be what make y'all do better with talking to women. You take the pressure off of you. Why need pressure? You know? You get rejected, okay, so what? Move on. Yeah, women reject dudes all the time. That's okay. All right. What else you got? What else is there? Life's still gonna move on. It's still gonna go on. If you wanted to. I mean, I'm just saying, and you should want it to. It's a blessing to be alive, man. You know, you got to keep it moving, man. And I know it's easier said than done, man. Look, I get it, man. I get it. And you think that money and status is going to change everything, because you see celebrities, you see, you know, which their life ain't what it looks to be. You see successful businessmen, moguls, whatever it may be, right? Yeah, that's great motivation and inspiration. But a lot of these celebrities, they really don't have anything else going for them than their money and status. They're not interesting people outside of that if they didn't have money and status. A lot of these celebrity men, right? If they didn't have money and status, they would not be interesting men. Be interesting. That's one thing as an actor that I learned, right? And this is the last thing I'm gonna say. One of my acting coaches always told me, and this is relative to everyday life, right? One of the things she told me was, instead of focusing on the acting, how to get this, how to book an audition, how to get this and that, focus on being a better human being, becoming a better human being, an interesting human being, a genuine human being, caring, authentic, likable, truly likable though. You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be what pulls. I'm sorry, it just is. There ain't no formula to it. It's not really a formula to it. That's just be an interesting person. Because that's something money can't buy. It can't buy that. That's an intangible quality that, you know, money can't buy, or status. So, hey, I hope this helps somebody. Again, happy Friday. I hope y'all have a dope, blessed weekend. It's your man Flex. Don't forget to click that subscribe button below so that way you know anytime I post new content for y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Be blessed. I'm out. Peace.